Hey y'all,
Hey y'all.
hey y'all, hey y'all.
Look at Q with her singing ass. Let's get to the show.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and today I am making some delicious pow pow shrimp and chicken noodles. It's a delicious, spicy, sweet, sour, savory dish, and I also used the rest of that sweet and sassy sauce that I showed y'all, that blackberry pineapple paradise. I used the rest of that in this. Let's get it. All right, so right now y'all just saw me break down this white onion, and now I'm breaking down these really nice, sweet, delicious, sweet bell peppers. Yes, God, honey, breaking them down. I did 2 red, 2 yellow. Yes, and then I also finished the rest of this green sweet bell pepper, because you know I don't waste stuff, child. And then I'm also using some baby bella mushrooms. I had 3 of them left. We used all 3. These noodles, y'all, when I tell you, they were so bomb, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just delicious development of flavor, amazing, and they tasted really delicious even without the sweet and sassy sauce. So if you want to attempt to make these, you definitely can. Definitely worth it. I'm talking about good bomb. That's why I call them pow pow, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what happened in my mouth. The flavor just was like pow pow pow, bing 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 ting ting. Okay, wake it up, you hear me? And so now we've gone ahead and we've cut up all those veggies, and now I'm just getting ready to wipe up my counter space, because you know we like to cook and clean, cook and clean. We like to cook and clean and cook. Oh yeah, you know we like to cook and clean and cook and clean. We like to cook and clean, and all right, let's get it. So now we've gotten our new cutting board out, and we're gonna break down these beautiful thick thighs that save lives. These delicious chicken thighs that have been cleaned with the vinegar, and at that time I didn't have any more lemons, so I just cleaned them with the vinegar and the water very thoroughly. And as you can see, they are boneless, they are skinless, but there's still a little bit of that fat on there, which is delicious because it's gonna translate into amazing flavor. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we getting it in. So now we're gonna cut these chicken thighs into some, you know, really delicious pieces. We're gonna cut them into some good pieces. You feel me? Yeah, you know, not too big, not too small. Yeah. Oh yeah, delicious. And we're gonna marinate this meat, and then we're gonna saute it up, and we're gonna add vegetables. Oh my God, y'all, we're gonna add some really delicious string beans, all type of stuff to this, because like I said, I love a good noodle dish. I love some pasta, baby. I love me some pasta, baby. All right, and now this is another Asian style dish, but this is something that I made up on my own. Like I told y'all, I have so many different flavor profiles and different things that I like to, you know, put together. You know what I'm saying? And I love these pow pow noodles because it's chicken and it's also shrimp in it and a ton of vegetables. So now we're going to season the chicken, baby, because you know we got to season the meat. So we throw in some low sodium soy sauce. We throwing in some black pepper, and y'all know how I feel about fresh ground black pepper, baby. Y'all already know I love that delicious fruitiness of the fresh black pepper, period. So now we're gonna go ahead and toss in a little bit of some sesame seed oil, some mirin, and I really like mirin. It's very delicious. We're also gonna throw in some baking powder, okay, and a little sea salt, some garlic powder, yes, and some turmeric. Now y'all know I love to add turmeric to my dishes because it's an anti-inflammatory. All right, we're gonna add some perfect pinch Italian seasoning, because y'all know how I feel about my iron. And we're gonna add in some paprika. Hey, paprika girl, what's up? Good to see you. We had thrown on that fresh glove, and we're massaging that meat. We're gonna go ahead and also throw in a touch of cardamom, because this is the warm flavors that we're gonna throw in. We're gonna throw in some cardamom. We're gonna throw in a little bit of ground clove and some cinnamon. Yes, flavor on flavor on flavor, okay? Period. Watch what I tell you. When I tell you these pow pow shrimp, we're gonna go ahead and throw in that cayenne pepper. You know what I'm saying? And yes, these noodles are spicy. Now the original version of the noodles, you know, they're spicy, but they're not like, oh my God, spicy. They're not like that. They're more so flavorful, you know, than that. But I like to add at the end some sriracha cha 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 and some more cayenne pepper to really take in that pow 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 pow. You know what I'm saying? I love delicious spice, and it's just so many different flavors all ingrained into it. So now we're gonna throw in some grapeseed oil and some sesame seed oil. And now that pan is screaming hot, we're gonna toss that chicken in there, baby, and we're gonna get that thing sauteing, okay? Yes, and listen to this, y'all. Listen to how this sounds. Y'all, I really wish y'all could smell this. I'm talking about it's so fragrant and just, oh my God, it smells so good. Just the memory of how that smelled. Now look at it after it's been sauteing for a while. Oh my God, look at how beautiful that is. Now you see that at the bottom of the pan that's thickened. Do not worry about that. All of that is going to translate into even more delicious flavor once we deglaze this pan. That's the beautiful thing about it, baby. That's the beautiful thing about it. We're going to deglaze this pan. First, we're going to add in our veggies. We're going to add in, well, some of our veggies. We're going to add in those aromatics that we cut up early, the onions, the sweet peppers. We're going to add in those mushrooms. Yes, honey. Yes, I know a few of the green onion, you know, may have fallen in there, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna deglaze the pan right now with some diced tomatoes and chilies, and this is going to add so much flavor also to this sauce. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're gonna begin to deglaze the pan, and we're gonna build the sauce. So first, we're gonna add in some hoisin. Yes, God, honey. A beautiful amount of hoisin sauce. Yes, we're going to add in some of that chili garlic sauce. Ooh, baby. Yes. We're going to add in some oyster sauce. And I love this oyster sauce because it's so authentic. And then we're going to add in the rest of that sweet and sassy sauce, baby. Ooh, when I tell you, that's just a combination of flavor and just bombasticness, just deliciousness. Now we're going to give that a beautiful stir with some water, and we're going to toss in those shrimp. Now we're going to toss in the raw shrimp, and it's okay that we're tossing it in at this point in the game, simply because, I mean, shrimp doesn't take that long to cook, so you don't want to overcook your shrimp, you know what I'm saying? And these shrimp were just delicious, flavorful. The texture was on point. Now we're gonna throw in some frozen string beans, and these are the string beans that I was gonna cook, y'all, in that other recipe with the stir fry and stuff like that. But I said, you know what? I'm just gonna put this in the pow pow shrimp and chicken noodles. You know what I'm saying? Because it turned out so beautiful. Now we're adding in some spaghetti. You can do whatever noodle you want with this. I'm talking about for real, literally, whatever noodle you want to throw in this, you can do that. I am all about freedom of choice, and do what if it makes you feel good, go on and do it. Hell, if it makes you feel good to throw in some bow tie pasta in this shit, throw in the bow tie pasta. If you want to do some soba noodles, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do some udon, would be bomb as hell in this, but I just didn't have any udon, so that's why I'm using the spaghetti noodles. If you want to throw some fettuccine, some linguine, some angel hair, some cavatappi, you can do whatever you want to do with this combination of flavors, and it's gonna taste bomb, period. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Now let's get to the plate up. First, we're gonna throw in, of course, sprinkle in some of that green onion and scallion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this. And then I finished it off with a little bit of cayenne pepper over the top and some sriracha. So now we're about to get our chopsticks and get all up in this bowl of beautiful flavor and just lusciousness with all of that, the shrimp, that chicken, just all of those flavors, just very round and delicious and yummy. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Y'all, let me clear my throat. Period. Look at that. Look at that. The meat just super tender, super juicy, flavor just popping all in and through this thing. Now let me give you guys a different angle. Plus I wanted to put my phone down so I can really eat, you know, so I can get into it. So now look at that. Oh, yes. Yes, and I love using chopsticks. Look at my chopsticks. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. They're metal. I got these from Amazon at a really decent price. I think I paid like $7 for these, $7 for these chopsticks, and they so pretty, and I love them, and they're very durable, and they come in a set of 10. So that's a real steal. That's a steal. For real, for real. So now I like to go ahead and bring a lot of that sauce and that flavor and those veggies and meat from the bottom of the bowl to the top of the bowl. Look at that shrimp, the way it's just perfect. Like I said, perfectly cooked. Look at those noodles, perfectly cooked. Oh my God. Ooh, I want some more of that. This makes me want to make some more of that. And then the string beans was so delectable in this. Excuse me, guys. And that the string beans was just so bomb in this dish because it was just a lot of different pops of that fresh veggie flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like there's everything in this bowl. Look at them string beans. Yummy. You know what I'm saying? Still retained a lot of the crispness of them. Just so good, y'all. Look at that. Oh, look at them noodles. Dang, I want some more of that. I want some more of that. I don't know. I might make some of that for dinner tonight. I don't know. But goodness gracious, it was so delicious. I'm talking about I tore it off. Me and the kids, we just enjoyed ourselves heavily enjoyed ourselves with this meal. So just, and it was so satisfying. And I remember, I've been using chopsticks, like I said, for years. Since I was a young teenager. I remember I would go to the Chinese restaurant and I'd be sitting there eating with my chopsticks, and I'd hear people say little stuff like, look at that black girl eating with chopsticks. And back then, you know, I was just like, what? Because I'll be doing stuff, child, and I'm thinking I'm just doing me, and people really are like, wow, she's doing that, I can't believe she did that, or, you know, stuff like that. And I'm just thinking like, well, this is just something that I just wanted to do. You know, it makes me feel good to use chopsticks, and so I do. You know, I didn't think it was a whole big to do or to die about it. I do know something that one thing I do know is if you keep doing something, you keep trying, eventually you'll get it, and then it'll become like a second nature type thing over time. You know what I'm saying? Practice does make perfect. Look at that beautiful shrimp. Oh yes, all of it was juicy, tender, beautiful, fulfilling, and amazing. Absolutely amazing. Period. Alright, y'all, thanks for coming through once again and vibing with your girl Q. I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and enjoyed this video. And if you guys like this art, go ahead and hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe to your girl, okay? And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the freshness coming from the Fresh Squad.
Thank you for coming through. You know it's your girl Q. Often imitated, duplicate over here. So no hatred on this vibe. I cook it up. And y'all know I got that soul food. Season just right. I appreciate when you like coming to the squad. Welcome to the squad. Put your feet up and press play. Hey y'all, super safe, super black, beyond prepared. Love myself, master, stay super
yes, y'all. Yeah, yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all. To the beach, y'all. Another wonderful recipe, another amazing video. I thank you guys for coming through once again and vibing with your girl, Q. That's me, baby. For sure. Y'all, I have just been really wanting everybody to take a few moments and just breathe. Just breathe with me real quick. We're going to breathe in deeply. We're going to breathe out. We're going to breathe in deeply. We're going to breathe out. Because I know there's been so much going on, y'all. So very much is going on in the world today. And y'all, I'm very blessed to have this platform to be able to speak on things that really matter to us. Of course, I do the food and all that stuff. Absolutely. And that's a great part of my passion. But another big part of my passion is my people. It's us. It's you. It's me. It's we. It's all of us. You know what I'm saying? And especially my own people, my black community. And just all of the stuff that we keep seeing that's so traumatic, and just, you know, the murders from the police murdering us, and especially murdering the babies. You know, it's like they trying to clip our wings. Like you said, clip our wings before we learn to fly. Just like Solange said, you know, in the song FUBU, For Us, By Us. It said, don't clip my wings before we learn to fly. You know, and that's what I feel like these police are doing in a lot of different ways. They trying so hard to keep us from our destinies, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? They can't. They will not. It won't stand. But we do not deserve, as a collective people, to keep seeing members of our black community, our black family, being done this way. And I'm hoping that with legislation change and all this type of stuff, something happens. I personally feel that the police and different government agencies like CPS and all that type of stuff should be abolished and replaced with counselors, with you know, therapists, people who really can help de-escalate situations, people who are actually proficient at their jobs, who won't just murder and then hide behind, oh, well, I was scared. You really scared of a 14-year-old? You really scared of a 15-year-old? You really scared of 13-year-old kids? You scared of them to that point to where you have a firearm and a vest and all this other stuff, but they just scare you so bad that you have to murder them? I don't believe that. What I do believe is that a lot of these police are abusing their authority, and they're abusing their badges, and they are trigger happy, and they're just doing stuff. They're just doing it because they feel like they can. And so I want everybody to be watchful, be mindful, let's protect our own. You hear me? We have to pay attention to what's really going on in our black community and protect our kids. Then we got to deal with people who are, you know, who are pedophiles, and people who prey on little kids and are sexual deviants and stuff like that. You know, it's a lot going on. And so I feel like it's time for us to really pay attention to these things, protect these kids, make sure that people are being safe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that people are being mindful and watchful, and we got each other's back for real. Cause I'll be down. That'll be the thing that'll send me to jail for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play around with no fucking body about my kids. But there is one thing I will say that I saw in a video, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I know, you know, but it is not the YouTuber's responsibility to babysit y'all's kids. Especially people who make adult content. My content is for adults. When I get ready to upload, and it asks you, is this made for kids? Yes or no? I pick no, because I know I use very strong language. I know, you know what I'm saying? I just be kicking the bobos and shit, and I be talking my shit and all that. And, you know, and I do have a lot of content that is very uplifting and things of that nature, but it's for the adults to take that and to apply that and to, you know what I'm saying, give that to whoever around them in the way that is, age appropriate and acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might say something like, get out of your own way. Don't allow people and their bullshit to blah, blah, blah. And so you take that and you tell your child, listen, it's okay to, stand up for yourself, get out of your own way, and don't allow the things that people say to you and the things that people think about you, to define who you are as a person. It's all about how you monitor your children. I have kids myself. Do you hear me? And like I said, that'll be the thing that'll send me to jail. Somebody trying to negatively influence or pander to my kids and be on some whole bullshit, some predator type shit. That'll get you fucked up around these parts. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to pussyfoot. I'm not going to use other words. That'll get you fucked up. But like I said, you know, we have to have each other's backs. We have to be able to be aware also that parenting is not the job of entertainers. You have to parent your children. You have to be able to censor and properly censor what they intake. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is, because you only see it with people who work with food and stuff like that. They want us to, you know, I don't make my content for little kids. I don't make my content for children. So I'm not going to be controlled by anybody else. You have to control what your kids intake. Because I've already let it be known that my content is not for your kids. And if your kids are watching and if they are listening to it, then that speaks more to your parenting and less to my art creation, correct? Now, I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes, but I'm just being real with y'all. They have other outlets for these kids. You can literally, if you see them trying to click on something, click off of it. You know what I'm saying? And then from now on, I'm going to go through all my videos and put a parental advisory because of my strong language and because I'm trying to do my part also to let you guys know that, hey, this is adult content. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm 39 years old. Okay. And I'm not here to entertain your children. Now, I have been thinking of creating a channel specifically for entertaining the tots because I do have little kids, and my daughter's kindergarten teacher, well, first grade teacher, excuse me, she was saying that the way that I read to my daughter and the, you know, the enjoyment that, you know, my daughter gets out of me reading to her with the different funny voices and all that stuff. She said that that would be very much so golden and that I should pursue that. And I believe that I will. But that'll be a whole different channel that will actually be targeted. The audience will be children, you know, with absolutely no kind of innuendo, no kind of foul language or cussing, none of that I do with my grown folks. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the mamas and the daddies. I'm talking to the grown aunties and the, you know, the uncles and whatnot. I'm talking to the grown folks. On this channel, this is for adults. What I do in the future for the children and stuff like that will be for the kids. Because I love the kids. You know what I'm saying? I do love children. I have kids of my own. But what I do on this channel, Fresh Eats, LLC TV, they're for grown people. Okay? This for grown folks. So I don't want that ever to be misconstrued. So like I said, I want us to all have each other's backs. I want us to pay attention to what the hell is going on. Censor your children. Monitor your kids. Monitor what they're watching. Because it is some people out here that are pedophiles and that are preying on the kids. And you got to make sure that, you know, you're being aware of what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Be aware. Like my kids, they are not allowed to be all on social media like that. My kids don't have any type of recreational social media situation. The only reason they even have email addresses is so that they can utilize their own YouTubes, which I curated. There are I have parental codes on everything in this motherfucker, and I pay attention to what they watching. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all about being a parent. It's all about being mindful, and being transparent with your kids and talking with them and getting to know who they are as people. You can't just sit them in front of a screen and say, all right, we're going to let YouTube raise the babies. No, YouTube can't raise the babies. You have to have and play an active role in them kids' lives. And I understand that as a parent, sometimes you got other stuff going on. You got this, you got that. But always, them babies is their top priority, period. All right, y'all. And until next time, y'all already know what we're going to do. We're going to keep those masks up. We're going to keep those hands clean. We're going to keep those hands out of our faces because we are still in this fight against COVID. Y'all, we are going to show love to one another and show love to ourselves, period. Okay? What I want you guys to do is to make sure and make for doggone sure that you help somebody. If you were able to sign up for your vaccination, show somebody else how to do that. For all of my people in Minnesota that go through Alina medical services, and you have My Chart, you can sign up for your vaccination through your My Chart. Let's get us all vaxxed. Let's get vaxxed, people. Let's move forward. Continue to socially distance yourselves. Continue to wear your mask. This is not a game. You feel me? All right, y'all. Much love from your girl Q. Until next time. And y'all know, y'all do understand that I'm here to stay, right? Like, there will be a next time. Much love from your girl Q. And until next time, Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye y'all. Much love. Until next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah.